I'm going to ask you a couple of questions about the Olympics. First of all, I'm going to ask you about text. What do you reckon the text will be when the Olympics come?
The text.
Yeah, text. Taxpayers. Text.
Okay. There's a specific increase in council tax for people who live in London to pay for the huge gains that London are going to get from the Olympics. But happily, for us down here in Weymouth and Portland, we're not going to have to pay any extra council tax to cover the extra cost and extra benefit that we will have from hosting the sailing down in Portland Harbour.
When you say benefits, what benefits are we going to have?
Well, not only will we see a spike in the number of visitors coming to the area in 2012, both for the Olympics and for the Paralympics, but apart from those few weeks, we will have a steady stream of visitors coming through. As soon as Beijing's over next year, the world sailing community will be wanting to come use the waters for the next Olympics and get used to them, because every set of sailing waters are different. And we will have what will actually be a much bigger event the year before the Olympics in 2011, which in some ways is the dry run, but it's also the trials for most of the Olympic teams. So they will be putting in more competitors than they'll be able to enter for the Olympics. So there'll be a big sailing event. But beyond all of that, sailing attracts a type of spectator who may have quite a lot of money and potentially could invest in the local area. And so what we need to do is to get ready for them wanting to come and take part and observe the Olympic sport, and make sure that we've got the right offer for them to want to come and invest in our area, start businesses here, move businesses here, see the fantastic quality of life that we've offer, but make sure that we've got things like the roads sorted out, the connectivity sorted out, so that they can have high bandwidth connection for their business to be able to benefit from the quality of life, but without the downsides of being far away from places like London or wherever their business might be based. And then the final thing that we might benefit from is that sailing is Britain's most successful Olympic sport. We're better at sailing than anything else. Generally, in this country, we're good at sports where you're sat down, like sailing and rowing and horse riding. So the media will come and follow the sailing. And the backdrop will be the Jurassic Coast, Weymouth Bay, Portland Harbour. And we've got to make sure that we've got the story to tell the media who will be down here. People will see the fantastic pictures. But the media will also want to run other stories while they're here, and we've got to make sure the stories are good ones.
Talking about roads, are you going to increase like the roads from Weymouth to Portland, or is it going to be traffic lights or something to sort out the traffic?
It's now looking virtually certain that we will have the relief road for the Dorchester Road area, which will improve the traffic coming from Dorchester as far as the Manor Roundabout where Morrison's supermarket is. And that will help a great deal, because currently a lot of the congestion coming into the town is around the Littlemore Road traffic lights. There'll also be improvements on the route going east to west from along the Littlemore Road out to Preston. So we'll have a north-south improvement and an east-west improvement as a result of that. What then happens at the Manor Roundabout there'll be a park and ride facility there, a large car park with buses, which for the Olympics could take people all the way to Portland if that's what they want to do. But a lot of the spectating of sailing will take place on Weymouth Beach, where there'll be huge, large screen plasma TVs, as well as people being able to see the boats in the bay. They'll be able to see them on TV, because sailing is quite a difficult sport to watch, and you need that close-up that you'll get from the TV screens, as well as being able to see it from a distance.
And as your job, an MP, what do? Do you make sure those things happen, or?
Well, my job is to represent the constituency in Parliament up in London, and so I've been working on the relief road, because clearly we're not going to get all those gains from entrepreneurs wanting to come and invest here, selling the quality of life of the area if they've been stuck in traffic for half an hour trying to get down as far as the Manor roundabout. So I've been trying to get the relief road sorted out. I've also been trying to ensure that we get the best legacy from the Olympics that we can. So I've been trying to persuade the County Council and the Borough Council here to fund with the regional authorities a post for someone to lead that legacy work, and we've just had that funding agreed and the adverts in the paper now to appoint that officer, so I'm pleased we've been able to make some progress with that. So my role really is about putting pressure on central government and local government to do things for my constituents, and that's the representative side of what I do.
And who do you reckon would get down here, like, would want to invest on our area? And
well, what we need to do is to raise the average level of wages. We've got a low wage economy in this part of the country. Tourism, the care homes, the retail, the sorts of businesses that traditionally employ people around here are not hugely well paid. Whereas we do have some engineering employment, some defence related employment, which is pretty good. And we've got to build on that sort of strength. Also build on growth industries like the creative industries that are fairly footloose. They could be located anywhere. So why not come to this fantastic environment, enjoy the quality of life? We've got to just target those sorts of industries that are not dependent upon their geographical location. They're not having to shift goods around because, frankly, this is the end of the road. However good the relief road's going to be, it's still the end of the road. Target industries that are high skill, high wage and footloose.